All right, March was a really busy month, so we got a lot done and we had a few unforeseen hiccups along the way, but we did get the engine started. Hopefully you saw that video. I'll put a link right here so you can go back and take a look if you haven't after this. But we did get the engine started. We had some oil pressure issues that we had to work through. It turned out there were some remnants of this old inverted oil system that was still in there. The bypass system had a plug or something, so got that sorted out. We've got a brand new oil sump gasket and seal, and as well as accessory plate gasket and seal because of that, but everything's sorted out now. Engine runs great. Everything looks really good on it. But let me show you what else we did, because after that we had a few other things we wanted to do. And stick around to the end of the video. I'll tell you what to look forward to in next month's update. We ended up having to tear apart a lot of stuff, unfortunately. So even though this all looks the same, a lot of it's all been redone, because in order to get that sump off the bottom and do that work that we had to do, we had to take the exhaust and the breather and the servo and these intake tubes, and we just had to take a lot of this loose. So all that's been put back in place. So I'm just going to point out what we added after that. One of those being this breather line here that was not installed and was missing, and for some reason was plugged. So we went ahead and got that taken care of, got this routed. This basically will just go all the way down here to the bottom and exit out the back underneath the cowling over here. So got that put in place. That was a necessity, needed to be added. A couple other things we added were on the scat tubes here. So this is the air that comes into our oil cooler. I just did not like the way it was touching and rubbing after running the engine on there, so went ahead and got some clamps, bolted that one in place, as well as over here on this side, the one for the heater has been strapped. Sorry, I can get that out of the way. Strapped and put in place just to keep that from rubbing against the engine mount. Other than that, not a lot has changed here at the front of the airplane, other than this engine has ran and everything seems to be looking really good. We got some calibration stuff we need to do with the engine monitoring system, but everything is great. One other thing we did have to do though is, it turns out, had to buy a new fuel pressure sensor. Reason being, the one that was on there previously was for a carbureted engine, so it was maxing out at 15 psi, where this one is 150 psi. With the fuel injected system, it runs a lot higher, closer to like 25, 30 psi. A couple other things we did getting ready for inspection. We needed to add these labels showing the capacity of each fuel tank on the airplane. So we got both of those added and taken care of. Another thing that was pointed out needed to be added as far as labels is concerned is inside the fuselage here. It's just really basic, but we had to add this open label there, just to show that whenever you turn the handle that direction, it releases the latch and opens it. So that's pretty much it. So let me tell you what we got going on for next month. So with April here, we were not able to do the airworthiness inspection last month like I mentioned. So that is coming up next week, hopefully. So with that, what I'm doing is going through the airplane again, checking all of the jam nuts, the bolts, nuts, everything, make sure it's torqued, marking everything, just going through all of that, getting ready for the inspector to come out. All the paperwork has been done. We've updated the logbooks. We filled all the paperwork that's been sent off to the FAA. I think we're ready. I think everything looks like it's good to go. I'm sure that the inspector will have a couple of squawks, just as different things that need to be taken care of. But we'll see. And we're also hoping to go ahead and do a taxi test on this aircraft. Like I said, the engine's ran a few times, but we've not done a taxi test. So we'll taxi it over to the front of the FBO. There's a water hose there. We'll wash all this dust and dirt off of it, try to kind of make it clean and nice for the inspector. And that's pretty much what we're looking forward to in April. So I think what you can expect at the end of next month is hopefully me with a airworthy aircraft and the certificate to prove it, and I'll give you an update on what the inspector saw and how that went and what they did and how, I mean, just this whole process. So if you're interested in that, definitely check back on that. But with that said, how can you help moving forward now that the build is complete? We have a couple of big ticket items coming up. This being a brand new zero-time aircraft, the first year of insurance is substantially higher than what we expect for the remaining years. So if you have not donated, there is a link below. Go and make any kind of donation that you feel like giving. That would be definitely appreciated. That will go towards the first annual cost of insurance, as well as fuel for flying this aircraft. So if you would like to see this plane flying next month, or even this month, that's how you can help. Make a donation, help us pay for that first insurance that we have to pay, help us pay for fuel to get it up in there, get it up in the air, get it flying, get it past that phase one. Once we're past phase one, then I can start taking passengers, I can start being involved in Young Eagles events, and all kinds of different things. So, looking forward to that. We're gonna be flying very soon. That is gonna depend a little bit on you guys to how soon. So, thanks for watching. Check back next month. Hopefully, we've got some more exciting stuff to show you. If anything else, we're gonna go over that FAA airworthiness inspection and let you know how that went. We'll see you later.